Let me show you my version of this beautiful minestrone soup. Before we make this beautiful, delicious minestrone soup, what do we need to make? We need to make chicken stock. Let's begin. I'm making chicken stock in my 12-quart stock pot. So for that we need 2 onions, leave the skin on and roughly chop it. 1 carrot, wash it, don't peel it, and chop it as well. Transfer it into the same bowl with onions. 2 celery stalks, cut them. Take 1 leek, and you will need only the green part of it. The white part you can save for other recipes. And roughly chop it. Transfer leek into the separate bowl. Make sure to wash leek very well. Why? Because it got a lot of scent. Take 1 head of garlic and slice it in half. Put it together with other vegetables. Cut off the ends of the parsley, and these stems I will use for the stock. And I'm done with the vegetables. Here I got about 7 pounds of chicken bones that I got from local butcher. Transfer them into the pot, add all the vegetables, washed leek, couple strings of fresh thyme, 3 bay leaves, 1 tablespoon of black peppercorns, and 1 tablespoon of juniper berries. Cover everything with 24 cups of cold water. Make sure not to season the stock with salt, and I will adjust it when I'm gonna be making the soup. So now let's put chicken stock on a medium-low heat, and we're gonna cook it for about 2 to 2.5 hours. Now I'm gonna soak 1 cup of cannellini beans in a cold water overnight. We are leaving them overnight to soak to activate the beans, so they will be ready for cooking. 2.5 hours passed, the stock is ready. Discard all the chicken bones and vegetables. I'm using large bowl with the colander in it. And then strain the stock with a mash strainer. Cool down the stock and put it overnight in the fridge. And here is the beauty of editing. Why I love it, because we can speed things up. Remove fat cap from the stock. For minestrone soup I will need 10 cups of chicken stock. So get a saucepan and pour 10 cups of chicken stock in it. The rest of chicken stock I'm gonna put it in a container and put it in the freezer. You can store it for up to 6 months. And whenever you're ready to use it for any other recipe, just remove it from the freezer, defrost it and use it. Now it's very important step and a must in any Italian kitchen. We will prep vegetables to make sofrito. Take 1 onion and dice it into medium size. Sofrito is an essential flavor base for most sauces, soups and stews, composed of onions, celery and carrot. Take 1 carrot, make sure to wash and peel it, and dice it medium as well. Minestrone soup is a thick soup of Italian origin, made with meat, vegetables and pasta. Because of its unique origin and absence of a fixed recipe, minestrone soup widely varies depending on traditional cooking, ingredients and season. Take 2 celery stalks and dice it medium as well. Use fresh string beans. Make sure not to use the canned ones. I got 1 cup of string beans, cut the ends off, and cut them into 1-inch pieces. For the leafy greens you can use kale, Swiss chard, spinach or escarole, but I'm using Swiss chard. Take 1 bunch of Swiss chard and cut it into 2-inch square pieces. Make sure to cut off the stems and cut them into medium size. Transfer it into the bowl and put it aside. Take 1 yellow squash, 1 zucchini, cut off the ends and dice it medium. This minestrone soup is hearty, rich and full of flavor. Great not only during the cold winter, but all year round, especially when the vegetables are in season. Take 14 ounces of San Marzano tomatoes, and now I'm gonna squeeze this beautiful San Marzano tomatoes with my hands. But if you don't have no San Marzano tomatoes, you can definitely use 1 tablespoon of tomato paste or cut 1 fresh tomato.
So I'm gonna add sweet Italian sausage into my minestrone soup, but if you want, you can definitely skip it.
I got 4 sweet Italian sausages, remove it from casing and break it apart. You can definitely do the vegetarian version of minestrone soup, and it's totally up to your taste. Now it's time to put everything together and cook the soup. I got 6.5 quarts Dutch oven. That's where I will make my minestrone soup. Pour some olive oil and saute sweet Italian sausage on a medium heat for about 5 minutes. Remove it with a slotted spoon. And into the same pot add some olive oil, add onions, carrots and celery, 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, and let it sear for 7 to 8 minutes on a medium heat until everything is translucent. Return sausages back into the pot, mix it, add 1/8 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes just to give it a slight kick. Add San Marzano tomatoes, mix it, season it with salt and black pepper, add cannellini beans, fresh thyme, 1 teaspoon of dry oregano, 2 bay leaves, mix it, and pour chicken stock. Put it on a medium-low heat, cover with the lid, but make sure not to cover it all the way and let it simmer for 1 hour. After 1 hour, get a spoon and skim accumulated fat. Now let's add the vegetables that cook faster: zucchini, squash and string beans. Cook them for 10 minutes. Add 1 cup of cannellini pasta. It looks like small tubes, but you can use any other small pasta such as orzo or small shells. Add Swiss chard, adjust seasoning with salt and let it cook for 12 more minutes.
Now I will show you how to make quick pesto for this beautiful minestrone soup.
Take a food processor, add 2 cups of fresh basil leaves, make sure to wash it well and dry it. Add 1/3 of a cup of pine nuts and pulse it a couple times. Clean the sides with a spatula. Add half a cup of Parmigiano Reggiano, 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, pulse it more, turn it on a medium speed, and gradually add half a cup of extra virgin olive oil. Pulse it for about 30 seconds, but make sure that it's not more than that. Transfer pesto into the bowl, season it with salt and freshly ground black pepper, mix it, and my pesto is ready. I'm serving my minestrone soup with sourdough bread, but you can use any crusty bread of your choice. And trust me, it will go together well. My minestrone soup is ready. It smells delicious. Serve it in a bowl. Top it with some pesto. Grate some Parmigiano Reggiano on top. And enjoy this delicious, beautiful minestrone soup recipe.
You have to definitely make this minestrone soup. It's great all year round.